Battle of New York. Tuesday night on TNT, we watched Julius Randle and the Knicks take on Kevin Durant and the Nets. Both these teams making recent changes to their lineup. Kemba Walker out for the Knicks. No Blake Griffin in the rotation for the Nets. James Harden front and center. Doesn't know whether to shoot or pass. Well, Tuesday night he figured it out with 15 in the first quarter. Then Alec Burks, who's taken over that starting spot for Kemba Walker, had 9 points in the first for the Knicks. Here's Julius Randle in the second quarter, driving with two defenders on him off the window for two. Wow, plus the foul. Now James Harden continuing his hot start to the game. He had 28 in the first half. Harden, creates the separation and looking like vintage Harden. He had 8 of 12 from the field in the first half. Knicks up by 1 at the break. Third quarter, Harden the putback. Nets start the third on a 14-0 run. Now Kevin Durant. Slow shooting start in the first half for Durant. And Durant here, the fake and the baseline J86-74. Now Julius Randle as the Knicks respond with a 16-4 run. The fadeaway, it's a 4-point game. Back to Randle. Fakes on the three. Looking to give the Knicks the lead, and he does, 96-95. Back to Kevin Durant. Durant, mid-range game. Look at that, 101-98, Brooklyn. Check out the ball movement here. Randle out of the paint, kicks it to Rose, over to Burks from downtown, and look at this. The Knicks were up by 2. Back to Kevin Durant. Durant, you fancy with the dribble. Nothing Randle could do about that. Nets back up by 2. Now Evan Fournier comes off the screen here, wide open. Bruce Brown couldn't chase him down in time. Ties the game at 110. Nets call a timeout. They draw up a final play. Durant gets doubled. Durant looks to give it up. Gives it to James Johnson. Johnson goes up and Mitchell Robinson bailed him out. Johnson gets fouled by Robinson on the swipe down. Johnson goes to the free throw line, makes both to give the Nets a 2-point lead. Fournier last heave for the win, and that is no good. The Nets have now won 5 of 6, and look at James Harden, his third 30-point game this season with the Nets.